guys, today I'm going to show you how I achieved this look right here. I thought I'd create really nice hot pink eyeshadow smoky eye with a spotlight and enough highlighter to brighten up an entire room just with my cheekbones. So let's get into it. Alright, so I've already primed my lids and did my brows, so we can concentrate on the eyeshadow. For a transition shade, I'm taking Peach Smoothie from Geek, which is very light and peachy, and I'm dusting this with a soft blending brush through my crease. I think this is a Juvia one, from the outer corner all the way to the inner corner. Next, I'm going into my Masquerade palette from Juvia's, and I'm mixing Bobbi and Eylure shades for a deep, bright pink shade. I'm going to place this mixture all the way from my outer crease slowly with a Morphe brush and working it towards the inner corner. This is very pigmented, but usually with red or pink eyeshadows you have to place them slowly in your crease so you pack the color and don't lose too much from that intensity. Going back with my first brush and that light peach color, I'm going to buff out the edges very slowly to make this look nice and blended and quite soft. Then, taking Eylure again, that deep pink shade, I'm adding a bit more of that to the outer corner. And to create a spot eye, I'm taking my concealer, this is a Tare Shape Tape, and with a concealer brush, I'm going to clean the center of my lid like so, doing a nice dome shape. And once I'm done that, I'm just going to pat the area a little bit with my finger so it's not too tacky. Next, to set out the edges of the spotlight, I'm going to use the shade Dahlia, which is a soft cold shadow, but as you can see, it's very reflective. And to make the spotlight pop even more, I'm taking the shade Giza, which is even lighter than Dahlia, and I'm placing it right on the inner part of that spotlight. And while I'm at it, I'm going to put it in the inner corner as well. Alright, next it's eyeliner time, and I'm going to do a winged line with my Inglot gel liner in the shade number 77. This is like super black and quite easy to use. And to create the line, I'm just going to first stamp my eyelashes line, and then I'm going to create kind of the outline of what I'm doing, and then easily I'm going to just fill it all in like so. Okay, I'm going to do some lashes as well. These ones are from Eylure and they're called the Vegas Nay lashes. They're quite big and fluffy. For my face, I'm first going to prime using the face-based vitamin Enriched primer from Bobbi Brown. And I'm just going to do this especially on my cheeks because I'm quite dry there. Then for foundation, I'm using L'Oreal Pro Glow in the shade number 204 and distributed all over with my beauty blender. This is a tiny bit darker than my actual skin, but I kind of like it that way, so yeah, please bear with me. For concealer, I'm going to use Tare Shape Tape, aka the best concealer in the world, in the shades light and light medium. So I'm basically putting light just where I want to bring in some light towards on my face, so underneath the eyes, a little bit on the nose and so on. And then light medium I'm going to use to just add a bit more coverage where I need it. So around my nose and just a tiny bit where I have some spots. And to set everything, I'm going to use Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. with my beauty blender, same beauty blender I've used for my foundation. And I'm just going to start around the nose and under eye area, just pushing as much powder as I can there. Then go into the chin, forehead, and almost the rest of my face. And then taking a small fluffy brush, I'm going to do my cheeks and the lower part of the face, just because those parts don't need as much powder as the center. To warm up my complexion, I'm first taking this gel bronzer from Chanel. It's called Soleil Tan de Chanel. And with angled kabuki brush, I'm just gonna stipple it like so, just around the cheekbones. And of course the forehead area. And then I'm gonna set this bronzer with another one. This is a powder bronzer from Physicians Formula. And I think, this is called the Butter Bronzer. And using the same powder bronzer, I'm just gonna take this contouring brush from Juvia and kind of reshape my nose a little bit. Not because I think I need shaping, but because it just looked too white because of all the powder that I've added there. And for blush, of course, I'm taking Milani Luminoso. This is such a good blush and it comes from the drugstore, so that's quite cool. And we've reached my favorite moment, of course the highlighter. For this one, I'm going into my Jaclyn and Becca Cosmetics palette and taking this highlighter that was developed by Jaclyn called Champagne Pop. It's very champagne-y, obviously, but as you can see, it's quite reflective. First starting with my cheekbones and obviously going to the top of my nose, top of my lip, chin, top of the brow, just everywhere really. Right, now to finish the eyes, I'm taking a smudge brush from Juvia and I'm going to place the same pink shade, Aidan Bory, underneath the lash line. Not going too far down, but just to stamp it so it brings some color there. Cool. For my lips, I'm taking the lip liner from MAC Cosmetics called Soar. I'll just slowly and softly define the lip line. And for my lipstick, of course, I'm taking, also from MAC Cosmetics, this one called Shy Girl, which is a very light, neutral, peachy color. And to set everything, I'm going to use a bit of Skindinavia setting spray. And that guy concludes this hot pink smoky eyeshadow look with a spotlight that you can use to brighten up any day. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. And definitely leave out a message for any looks that you'd like to see me do. I hope you have an amazing day or evening or whatever you're up to, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!